And in the wood yard, I got a delivery. We got some Uncle Benjamins coming home. Put them in my pocket where they belong. Here we go. It is another brutally hot day today. It's the afternoon. It's probably 92, 93 again. It's been hot like that for the last couple days. And I don't really feel like doing much, but I got somebody that wants firewood now. He was supposed to get a load from another guy. He called me and said, hey, my usual guy. I called. He never returned my call. And I said, well, I can bring you some wood. He said, well, how soon can you be here? I said, oh, in about an hour and a half. I was at my other business, and so I had finished what I was doing there, drove over here, hooked up the trailer. So I'm gonna load up a full cord of mixed hardwood. It's for campfire wood. And the reason I'm going to talk about campfire wood today is I have been getting asked this a lot this summer. A lot of guys that are starting businesses or have businesses selling firewood want to know, how much do I really sell for campfire wood? It is a lot. But it's not as much as it is for fireplaces and wood stoves in the fall time. So the way it works is if I was to start the calendar year, the way I look at it, once winter's done, that's kind of like the start of the next burning season. Because once you get down to winter, those people that have been burning wood through the winter, they're not going to order right away. They're not going to order till fall. They're done. And then a lot of people that will go start cleaning up in their backyard in the spring of the year, or getting their camper ready, getting their yard ready to go for, entertaining in the backyard, fire pit or patio, whatever they've got. I get a bunch of orders right away in the spring. So it's a lot of single face cords or third of a cords, a lot of ones and twos. That's what I get a lot of. Not too often I get a full cord. Most of the time it's people that have the rack that's 8 feet, 4 feet high, they want it full. So they will order basically one face cord or 1/3 of a cord. Some people will have 2 racks. Some people will fill a rack and then they take the rest and they just kind of stack it out in their patio. Some people know they're going to go through that much. 2 is kind of the average for summertime burning. That's what I see most of the people get. That's about how much I burn in a year. 2 to 3 face cords, so 2/3 of a cord to a full cord, right in there. It's kind of an average. I see that a lot with people when they call me that want it for burning in the summertime, for camping and fire pits and stuff like that. Now, some people also will ask me on the channel, and have asked me a lot of times now, is it legal for me to sell wood for people to take camping? Yeah, this is the United States. I think we have some freedom left here, a little bit, not a lot, but we got a little left. It's been going downhill for about 230 years. I can pretty much do what I want. What, 200? Yeah, it's been pretty much going downhill for almost 250 years. I forgot, it's 2025, 1776. Yeah, we got a couple more years. One more year, and it's 250? Whew. I'm getting old. So anyway, the wood that I sell in the summertime is used for everything. It's used for backyard fire pits. It's used for camping. And a lot of people, what they do is they take it camping, even though they say in some campgrounds they can't bring any wood in. The wood that a lot of the campgrounds buy, if they're selling it there, is brought in, cut somewhere else, and is brought in usually from a long distance. They're not like next door neighbors. So transporting it is not a big deal. There's no stopping any diseases. It's not going to happen. You can't stop bugs from flying from property to property. The emerald ash borer is spreading across the United States, and pretty soon all the big ash trees will be gone. All we're going to have is a bunch of little ones. I think they're literally eating themselves out of house and home. So what's going to happen is all the ash trees will die off that are bigger ones. Generally, once they get to where the bark is getting rough, those are the ones that they kill first. The little bitty skinny ones that are seedlings or saplings that have smooth bark yet, they haven't matured, those are alive. I see a lot of those alive. So I think there's going to be a second generation, just like there was with the elm trees back in the 70s, that all the big elm trees died off. And I'm okay with that because I don't really care for elm. It's Satan wood, as you know. That's what I grew up having to split with a maul. Not really a maul, it was a railroad hammer, which is the long skinny one with little bitty mushroomed out steel wedges. We would get 5 or 6 of them put into a piece of elm because they just wouldn't split apart, because we were the wood splitters. And to this day, I'm not a fan of elm. It burns okay. It's okay wood. It's just not great. It's just hard to split. Even with this hydraulic splitter, it's tough to split. It's very stringy wood. So A lot of people will buy wood for campground camping. I deliver to a lot of campgrounds, and I always let the people know. I say, you know, when I come there, I said, you make sure that it's okay for me to bring it in. There are some campgrounds, they do not allow any wood brought in because they want to make the money on the wood. They don't want their trees dying off, so they're trying to protect what they've got. They can't protect the trees. People are going to sneak wood in. It's going to happen. Adam, who helps out here quite a bit in the wood yard, he goes camping to a campground where they don't allow any wood that's not commercially bought, and it has to be kiln dried. So it means it has to be wrapped, and there's supposed to be a label on it. So it can be dimensional lumber too. So we have a whole bunch of lumber up front there that we got from my brother because he used to work at a mill. And so what Adam does, so he doesn't get arrested, put in jail, gutted, whatever it is they do to you, he cuts it all up into sections so they're 16 inches, and then we wrap them. And then he takes them to the campground. And they have called him out on it. I was like, oh, where'd you get that wood? He says, well, it's from a lumber mill, so it's kiln dried. Oh, okay. So they're okay with it. But boy, there's some campgrounds. They're pretty, it is their place. I get it. It's their rules, their place. But you're not going to stop people. People are going to sneak wood in because they're not going to want to pay for a bundle of wood at a campground. They're not going to want to pay $10 a bundle when they go through 10 bundles in a day if they're burning all day long, which a lot of people do. A lot of people cook over it. A lot of people have big roaring campfires. So a lot of people will sneak wood in. They haul it in the trunk of their car, or they put it in totes, sealed up, closed up, and they just go get a piece when they need it. So then I sell a bunch of wood early in the summer. And then this time of year, middle of summer right now, I will sell usually face cords. A couple, 3 a week, something like that. I'll sell face cords. Once we get in towards fall, I'll start delivering more and more. Usually around September, end of August, early September. The people that are heat with wood will start calling me, and then they'll order their wood, and I deliver, you know, loads for them. And then you get the people that want to make a fire in the fireplace on the first cold night of the year, usually September, here anyway, usually mid-September, end of September, and they'll realize they don't have much wood. They'll call me and I deliver wood. So in the fall of the year is when I deliver a lot of it, and then through the winter it's just pretty steady. But there's a big mad rush. Middle September, October's real busy. November's very busy, and December's pretty busy. And then January, February, it's kind of March fill in a little bit, and that's kind of the year then. And we get to the springtime, and once in a while I'll have somebody that it'll be a cold night or a cold day, and they'll order a face cord of wood, a third of a cord, something like that, because they know they're going to have fires outside, or they want to make a fire in the fireplace. But then there's a lull just before the summer season starts over again. So that's basically all I know about wood and how it works for me. Now I'm going to start chucking some wood in. There it is, a bunch of wood. It is in. For those of you that haven't been around much, you're going to wonder, if I'm taking it from a pile loose, throwing it into the trailer loose, how do I know how much wood is in there? Well, I'll tell you how. It's pretty simple, really. What you do is you stack a cord of wood, 128 cubic feet, 4 feet wide, 4 feet high, 8 feet long, and then you throw it into your trailer, and then you either take a picture, a mental note, draw lines. You'll know how much to put in next time. It's the same every time, like a measuring cup. We're going down the road to do a delivery. Going to tighten this up. We're going to do a big steamy dump because it's hot. There we go. It is a secure load, and we're ready to go down the road. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you were actually referred from Canopy Cops.
From who?
Canopy Cops?
Oh yeah.
Elliot?
Elliot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just brought me about, I think 4, maybe 5 loads of ash.
Nice.
Great big monsters.
Yeah. Bad.
Stuff that's kind of ugly.
I lost one of those myself here. So what was that machine on your one video? I saw a little bit. I saw a little bit. Yeah, like in the spring. I don't know if it was from this year or last year.
I'm on my third one now.
So does that cut everything in? Split it all for you?
This year, another.
Really? That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, front end investment, but damn.
yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of wood. I can fill this in about a half an hour.
Really?
But then the wood's got to dry for a year, so
Right.
it's not like I do deliver some that I cut right away.
Yeah.
That's usually going to people that eat with wood. So those people are letting it sit for a year or two. They just want to get stocked up.
Right.
I have a few people I do that for, but most people are like you. It's like, I want it tonight.
Yeah, and I'd like to get a bunch so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Most people, this is about what they burn in a year. When I burn for myself in my backyard fire pit, this is about what I burn in the summer.
Really?
Yeah, about this much.
Yeah. Well, now I don't have to worry about. I just burn as much as I want.
Yeah, just pile it on. More is the right amount.
Yeah, right, for sure. For sure.
This stuff is like 2 years old, so it'll burn really good. It's everything. There's some elm here. There's some maple. This is oak. There's cherry.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Ash. I think there's some apple wood in there. I saw some apple wood right here's a piece of cherry. That's my favorite. It just smells fantastic. It's just nice. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. So it'll burn.
Nice.
And it'll probably last you about a week. No. It'll last you.
So what is this? A dump?
Yeah, it dumps.
Nice.